Hey guys, it's Victorious EO3 or Cody Wilson, and today we have a little bit of a shorter video today, but we are reviewing the Ultimate Edition of Seth Rollins. Now, I personally, like, Seth Rollins is okay for me. Like, there's some days where I really like him, there's some days where I don't like him. I think right now, like, he's in a place, like, with a vision that he needs to get out of so they can actually do things with him that's actually, like, fun and like entertaining, not just have him go against Braun like again and again, like they're doing at Night of Champions at Riyadh, Saudi Arabia next week, I believe. Anyways, looking at this Seth Rollins, I mean, it's a good Seth Rollins, like from the looks of it. Yeah, it has a lot of accessories, which I'm a big fan of accessories. And there is the back. You have a good photo of Seth Rollins, and you have Seth Rollins in the action figure photo with all the set pieces that I really like. Now, I remember I bought this a while back ago, and I have not opened it yet, along with a few other figures I bought back ago, but I just never had time to like fully open them because I always want to open them on camera rather than do it like off camera. But sometimes I get held up at work or some other things. So, oh hey, I mean hey, we're unboxing it today, so that's the best part. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and unbox Seth Rollins. Now, before we unbox Seth Rollins, actually, I apologize. I said we were before, but I forgot one key thing to the unboxing was what everything says on the back of the box, which is probably the most important thing that I forgot, so I apologize. Seth Rollins is 6 foot 1 inch. He is from Davenport, Iowa, which is also where my family is originally from, before moving to Indianapolis. His finisher is the stomp. One of like my like iffy moves. Like, I like it, it's cool, but like I feel like only him and certain other people can do the stomp. Like Theory doing the stomp, I'm not really sure about because I just think it's Seth's thing for now, but I could be wrong. His career highlights is he was the World Heavyweight Champion and a WWE Champion. I'm pretty sure a Intercontinental Champion too. I don't know why they didn't include that on there, but it is what it is. The Visionary had an axe to grind with CM Punk ever since Second City Saint returned to WWE. That is very true, because as we all know, they both hate each other, or at least they're fine with each other for now. But before, when CM Punk returned to Survivor Series, Seth was not happy. After Punk left WWE, Rollins put the company on his back, and the bad blood between the two boiled over until they finally settled the score at the main event of the inaugural episode of Raw on Netflix. I remember that episode. That was a very sad episode for me because my boy Solo lost the Ulafala to Roman, which again, I do love Roman too. It was just like, I like Solo as Tribal Chief because I was getting kind of tired of Roman after, his whole 3-year reign, or not 3, maybe 3, I'm not sure. But I just got kind of tired of Solo. Or sorry, I got tired of Roman, not Solo. I love Solo. I got tired of Roman a little bit after, just everything. And then he became Tribal Chief again, which he'll always be, my Tribal Chief, but Solo's also like my Tribal Chief, so it's kind of hard to pick. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the unboxing. So here goes the value. You ready? 3, 2, 1. There goes the value. And again, I hate how they make Ultimate Editions like $30-$40, but is it worth it? Yes. It's just, come on, you gotta make it a little bit less, especially for the kids. You gotta do it for the kids, But there goes the value, and here is Seth Rollins. Oh my god! It does include the little like straps that you have to cut off with scissors. So I'm gonna have to cut the camera and then cut it off and then take them out one by one. But I mean, pretty good Seth Rollins so far as I can tell. I like the colors that he has right now, so I can't wait to open them all up and then review it in general. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back with Seth Rollins. I thought like looking at inside the box, I thought it would be perfect, but it has the one thing I hate about the Mattel action figures. And yes, it's Ultimate, but I hate it. It's these kind of arms, the ones that bend like that and not like go up and down, the one like butterfly. I personally cannot stand that, which makes me downgrade my grade so much. Is just, I can't stand the butterfly ones. I personally like the straight up and down ones you know, featuring Bruno Mars. No, but I don't like the butterfly ones. It is what it is, but. And then they also like screwed up these shoes too. Like if you look, like they're just curved when they came out of the box. Which I mean, you can fix them. I hate these type of figures. So and it's really disappointing because it looked like a good Seth Rollins in the package, but it's just not out of the package. But I'm still gonna review it for you guys because you know, you guys are my day ones. So here is Seth Rollins out of the package. I'm gonna bring my light up a little bit. You know, he got the infamous chest hair, the blonde, and I think he's brunette here. The beard, pretty good face scan, I'd say. And then same thing with the body. Besides, you know, the arms. He has the two wrist wraps, and then his pants. I like his pants designs right here. I like that classic design right here. That's very cool. Same with the boots. Like right here, this pant is good, and then this one's just kind of plain in black, which it kind of. It's not bad. It's just I wish that like do another design with this. Like it'd be like black and then red. That'd be cool. Kind of like how they did here, but they didn't. So I mean, it is what it is. But rating the figure itself, again, it's these butterflies. That's what I'm telling you about. I'll probably have to rate it a, because I don't want to be like too judgy either. I'll probably rate it a 7.5 out of 10. Like it's not bad. It's just I personally hate these type of arms, and just it makes the whole figure wobbly itself. Like you can do that. I just personally hate. I like them how they're just like they can't move as easily as like these ones. But and I mean you get everything perfect in life. So I think for the figure I'd probably rate it a 7.5 out of 10. Now, moving on to the accessories, we have the infamous Seth Rollins sticking his tongue out head, which this to me is like it makes up for the arms, because you know without this kind of like face like scan it wouldn't really be as good. But like this is like a very popular Seth pose, and like it's just very him in general. And then looking at it too, it does come with the glasses. These are very small glasses though. I don't know if you guys can really tell. They're little itty bitties. And then it has that little design. It doesn't really have the name of it. It just has like the red squiggles, which it's still cool. If it had his name, it'd be better. And then probably one of my favorites actually. Here is I think this is like the one piece, I believe, which it's like very vinyl, so like it feels very cheap and like it can break easily, but it looks really good. Like I'll put it on him afterwards, but it looks really good. I'd say like the vinyl, like it feels nice. It's like it feels very flexible to move and like very easy to control. So I do like that. And then other than those, you know, we have the hands, which I'm not gonna take them out because personally, again, like I've said before, I don't really use the hands for a lot of things. So there's no really need for me to take them out. So, but overall, yeah, I think like the accessories, they're a lot better than the figure. But I will put them on Seth Rollins just to see how it looks. So without further ado, I'll be right back with it. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, here is the final product of the Seth freaking Rollins in his Ultimate Edition gear. Now, I kind of take back what I said. I really like this and the accessories. I think out of their accessories, it'd be 7.5 out of 10. But like in the accessories, I mean, it's just kind of perfect. So I'd probably give it 8.5, 9 out of 10. Upgrading that level by a few points is just, it's really good. I didn't put the face, like the other head on it, as I should have, because it would have been better Seth Rollins in my opinion. But this in general, I think I really like this. I like this, the one piece. Well, there goes the glasses. I like the one piece. The glasses make it perfect. And it's just, the arms, I understand now why, but it's just, I still kind of hate the arms. But still, I think overall, it'd be a really good Seth Rollins for any collector or anyone who loves Seth Rollins. I think this is kind of worth it. Like, it was like $34, something after tax. But I think I really do like this actually, now that I'm kind of like getting a feel for it and actually looking at it now out of the box instead of in the box. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Ultimate Edition of Seth Rollins. I was trying to get the sunglasses back on. They won't really stick on. So, but other than that, I really do, again, I like this figure a lot. I think I judged it too harshly, and I kind of take back all the things I said. Because personally, like, I really do like this a lot now that I'm like actually holding it and looking at it. And I'm sorry guys, again, it's going to be such a short video. I have a bunch of pre-orders, and I have a bunch of back orders coming in here soon actually, so I should be getting a bunch of videos for you guys, mainly WWE. I'm still debating on if I should try anything else. Like, I saw like a bunch of the He-Man stuff that looks cool, and like a bunch of Jurassic World or Hot Wheels. I've heard Hot Wheels is like really cool to do, so I might do that. I don't know. And again, I might do gaming too, because I wanted to do gaming for a while. It's just, would you guys like that, or like, just please tell me. Or like live streams. I do lots of live streams. I have a bunch of the old consoles. I can do Wii Sports, anything like Wii related. I love, like all the Mario games. I love. So please let me know what you guys want to see and what you don't want to see. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys for watching today. If you could, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me and your boy, your fellow Samoan. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys in the next video.